clear them out.
Enemy unit down.
Alright, I'm going to push in there and do some heavy damage onto their positions. Hopefully we can go for big kills and try to get that secondary objective.
Crowds are pounding on forward
replacement. Welcome back, guys. The defense of CARENTAN here 7 days after D-Day. Company Heroes, of course, fantastic to be here. Company Heroes 2 I'll be playing soon as well. So thanks for hitting that like button, and let me know if you were in any infantry squad in World War II, which one would it be? Of course, I would love to be a band of brother if I could, or a brother in the band of brothers. American supplies coming through now here.
1943. That was a nice year. Want some? Wait your turn. Hey! Huh?
I'm gonna assume that's grape juice, Sergeant.
Absolutely, sir. Grape juice. Well, it was grape juice about a year ago.
It's a great game. Really a fantastic title.
The 17th SS Panzer Division is mobilizing to retake CARENTAN. We just have one job to do here. Hold the town. They need the bridges. We have to defend them. MG emplacements, mines, and wire obstacles at these points will hold off the Krauts for a while. We have a couple of 57mm AT guns to cover the approaches into the town. We'll need to keep them safe. Engineers have established a field barracks at the town hall and the church. We can call in reinforcements from these locations at any time. Strategic points have been spotted across the river at these positions. Capture them. The Jerrys will want CARENTAN back, so let's dig in and make them pay for it.
All right. We got our orders then. We're going to be locking down CARENTAN as we speak. We've got defenses already being set up, and ones that aren't set up we're going to get to right away. Let's get engineers then on those defensive structures. Obviously, MGs are going to be extremely important. And I think what we'll do is we'll set them a little bit further away from the front, so that way we can't let them be damaged. So from the previous round, we've got some of our forces still here. It's kind of nice how it saves all your forces from the previous round. All right, let's see. Let's get those recoilless rifles working. We got 57mm. Good to grab engineers then to occupy those. Yep, we'll get those engineers working right away.
Yes, sir. Dispatching airborne reinforcements.
Got an MG at the church.
Welcome to the front line. Get up,
barricade those bridges and set up MG emplacements.
All right, we're going to barricade the bridges then to make sure Jerry has a tough time coming through. Let's try this. We'll trying to listen to these guys' stories. I'm going to try to box them in a little bit. All right, engineers on that first 57. Let's grab a defensive position here on that AT gun. All right, look at all the engineers we've got now. Grab another AT gun. Let's make sure we've got another MG going up. We'll build it right here. That's a little too far away, I think. There we go. Should be good enough. All right, Army Corps. Let's get those mines up as well. Let's make sure we've... can we mine the bridges, perhaps? Be good if Jerry tries to get close. All right, AT guns up on the right side. Where's the rest of those engineers?
Engineers, eyes and ears, come on.
Engineers, eyes and ears. All right, let's lay them on those bridges. Best thing about this game is the banter. All right, we may lose some men on these defensive positions, but we got to hold them.
Watch for snipers.
Oh yeah, snipers around, huh? Let's see, another position here to take. We've got to hold this bridge over here on the far left as well, so let's make sure we've done that. Good airborne squad to call up and use that. We'll get some... Oh, damn, there's still a position here. We got 8 minutes till Jerry arrives, so still plenty to do. Oh, we got mines going up. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, I thought we were getting shot at there. I thought there was a sniper. There's definitely going to be some snipers on the other sides of these bridges. Let's funnel the Germans in then, make sure they can't go straight to the MG. Alright, this squad's all done.
Engineer squad ready.
Let's make sure we got another machine gun down on the left side. So we did capture all the fuel points and such from before. So that was a good call on our side. All right, we got a Jeep here. That's going to be useful.
That's it. Construction finished.
All right, we've still got mortars on our side as well.
Mortar team moving.
One of our previous mortars got ran over, unfortunately, in our previous play. So, by the way, this is not the first episode, so please go back and check out some of those as well on the channel.
Man that position.
All right, good. Oh,
Rifles ready.
only 2 men in this squad. Let's get them back up. Full strength. MG emplacement going down. We've got about 7 minutes left to get to know each other a little bit then, so I'm really enjoying these defensive positions here. These are pretty good. I think the Germans are probably going to attack here mostly with infantry, and I bet they're going to try to flank with tanks. That's my prediction. I'm not exactly sure. Definitely have played this game before many times, but can't actually remember anything at the moment. All right, let's go ahead and get some more of those barbed wire fences down. What I like to do is I kind of like to build them on the side, so that way if a vehicle does drive through, it has less of a chance to destroy the barbed wire, and then it's then basically they're kind of funneled into an attack. All right, let's make sure we've let's make sure we barbed wire these up.
Engineers ready for the fight.
Try to keep Jerry from going straight into the MG bunkers. Of course, our MGs can shoot right through the wire. Can put down another MG position, but I don't want to do that just yet.
Hammers and nails, ladies. Hammers and nails.
All right, wires being set up. Good. Let's get some more mines down just in case.
Density minefield right here. Engineers,
All right, we've got about 5 minutes left. This is the best part of the game. There really should be more. Of course, there were many other DLCs for the game as well. If you want me to play those, I will definitely be doing that. So plenty to be had in terms of greatness of this game. Looks like we've got an engineer squad inside here, so we'll put them to work too. Let's put down some sandbags right here. Should be good.
We got the building detail. Eagles ready for action.
All right, and we're in some pretty good defensive positions. Some of these buildings are a little less
Move it, squad.
defensive than I'd like. Oh yes, the command. Oh yes, have I forgotten about this? I may have not used that previously. Rapid response and such. That'll be good. Infantry and weapon teams deployed times are
Can now
reduced.
support rapid deployment.
That's good. Boy, I totally forgot all about this. In the beginning missions, they don't actually hold your hand. They kind of keep your hand down and kind of limit what you can do in the game. So that can be frustrating sometimes. 5 minutes remaining until the counterattack is coming in.
Engineers reporting.
Let's get some more rifle positions up. Where's that Jeep we've got too? We'll deploy the Jeep wherever needed. Mortars here guarding that position. Oh, we've got so many weapons yet not enough men to use them all. Let's make sure we've defended on this side.
Roll out the wire.
All right.
Airborne.
All right, so we've got a squad here taking cover. The
Listen up.
engineers. Let's see. Mines here, mines there. I think we could do more on this left side maybe.
Sandbags done.
We've done a pretty good job actually defending.
Fucking dirt.
All right, let's see what else we can do.
Get some mines on that approach. Sir.
All right, perfect. Okay, wow. So I'm just listening to the banter of the soldiers. Sometimes it can be really awesome. Looks like they've built a defensive position there. Put up some of our airborne rangers there. And let's make sure we've built multiple sandbags just in case the Germans get past some of those positions.
Listen.
These are good walls, too, to keep the enemy in check as well.
Understood.
Limits their movement, though they can use it as cover. All right, things are looking pretty good.
Listen here. We're on building detail.
I'm just trying to make things as much of a maze as possible.
I'd rather be elbow deep in axle.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, last of the walls going up.
Engineers, yep.
Should be the last
Sandbags
position we
are
build.
correct, people. I see one more freaking bag of dirt. Understood.
Okay, so we'll keep engineers near these buildings so that way the MGs can be repaired if needed.
Pick up those feet.
Let's get on this side, boys. Oh, what the hell? Oh, they're stuck on the wall? Oh, there we go. Okay, they want to go through that way.
Move it up,
They can't go
people.
through here?
Break it down. We're moving.
Oh, there's a fence in the way. Oh, I see.
Well, hold up
Son of a
for now.
bitch. All right, let's get back through this way then.
All out, engineers.
Oh, and there's a machine gun right here. Look at that. They can become a machine gun
What
squad.
needs doing?
Actually, let's put them
Secure
up
that
here for now.
building. Airborne. Put some hustle
Okay,
in.
good. So we've got all these positions locked down with reinforcements and standby repair positions. We've also got an AT gun near the church, so let's get... oh, damn. We're pop-capped. Damn. All right, let's see if... Oh, we need an AT gun on the left side. That would be good. Let's grab that weapon. We'll roll it over here. Meanwhile, I think there's a way. I forget exactly. Tab, I think you can... Is it... Hold on. There we go. All right, I got it. So you can tell soldiers to evacuate a building from a certain position. All right, MG42 is ours. Engineer squad then can take that position or wheel it over here somewhere. Let's see, where would it be good? Well, I'm thinking right there is probably going to be the best. Let's at least make sure they're on the front line, especially a machine gun. Especially here because the mortar's aimed in that direction. Multiple machine guns will make sure they don't leave. All right, we're looking at about 1 minute and 50-something seconds left. So hopefully these defenses are good. And let's make sure that AT gun is wheeled up. Should be arriving just as soon as the Germans start their attack. Let's see if we can wheel it up over here. This looks like something we can use for defense. All right, let's take a look here. Oh, boy. Wow, what a game, huh? All right, so the Germans are going to be coming in from over there, obviously. And we've gotten experience from just doing, you know, random tasks of just building defenses. So that's kind of good. We got a few things ready for us. We've got all of our squads healed up and ready to rock, fully manned. Well, I hope this is enough. And let's see. Looks like we've also got these guys holding back for reinforcements if and when needed. All right, AT guns arriving. Let's put the AT gun over here because I don't think it's going to go up there. Oh, actually, maybe they will. Oh, okay. All right, well, that's a good heavy... well, actually, maybe we want to put that up a bit because otherwise the tanks can shoot right through that. I wonder if we can shoot right over that gun. We should be able to over that defensive position. So hopefully these buildings attract German armor, and then we can finish them off with the 57 millimeters, of course, the M1. I'm not thinking they can shoot up through that, so let's just move one more time. Always trouble to put down defenses sometimes. All right, so we're maxed out on pop. We've got everything we can do. We could build some more machine gun positions. Let's see, it's 15 fuel to do that, so we can definitely double and triple down on some of those defensive positions, though I don't want to have too many of them. I want to just use the ones we have and just rebuild them if needed. If we lose them, that'll be much better. All right, 13 seconds then. Jerry is starting his attack. Recoilless rifles on both sides of the man. Oh, wow, actually, the bridge is actually very thoroughly covered with AT, and Rangers are ready and waiting on all positions. This is good.
What are my coordinates?
As a last move, I'm going to wheel this thing up here and call it good. All right, here we go.
First squad, in position!
What do you see?
I got movement on the edge of town! AT crew standing by.
Here they come.
They got tanks.
Looks like a Stug 3G. Might be wrong about that. I'm not entirely sure. Stug 4.
The American positions.
Oh boy.
We will retake the town. Drive them back. Let's go, ladies. Show these bastards what airborne troops are made of.
It's not a good thing to see. Yeah, it looked like a Stug 3 from the back, but definitely from the front. You can still tell exactly what kind of weapon that is.
They got studs.
Stuggy Hauser coming in.
Where's our support? What are my coordinates? Use recoilless rifles and hit their side or rear armor.
German penetration along the central bridge.
All right, here they come. Hit the mines, bitch. All right, he's immobilized. AT gun is firing.
Dropping round.
Let him have it, boys.
Enemy unit down.
Beautiful. And look at that. He already did some pretty damn good damage to our bunker. Bastard. All right, let's make sure we got engineers ready to repair that. Here they are.
Engineers all good. Grab some wall. Come on, move it.
Yeah, grab some wall, boys. How do we repair here? Quick key is E.
Let's get working.
Okay, Germans making their way across, but they're hitting mines again. Damn, some of that barbed wire eliminated.
Along the east bridge.
East Bridge, here it comes. Infantry this time. Yeah, so that's why it's not good to place that, but at least it'll thin them out for the start.
German penetration along the west bridge.
Alright, looks like they're pushing in the west too. Maximum command points are earned up now. We can only call in off-map artillery support.
Artillery support is
That's going to be useful. Good ranger position there and a good AT position. Alright, just in case they come back to the church, I'm going to still keep men there. I don't know if they could possibly paratroop in. I'm not sure. But we will see. Alright, things are looking good over here. Troops are all holding nicely. Still got to hold for about 13 minutes. 21 out of 250. Inflict 250 casualties on Axis forces. Another Stug. Here it comes. Oh, and a shell just ricocheted right off of it. Rear armor hit on that thing now. Beautiful. She ain't going to be shooting back now. And eliminated by the mortar. A top hit on that one. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Wonder if we could fire a mortar at random. I'd like to go across into their lines and cause some damage over there. But here comes some enemy troops, including mine clearers. Oh, nice. And they've got a Stug 4 coming up again. Mortars coming in on us. AT guns ready to rock against that. Make sure we're eliminating the gun. Alright. Heal that thing up. Oh, damn. Looks like we've lost one of our MG positions over here. We'll quick rebuild. Those guys can rebuild. Oh, yeah, they're doing a great job. They're getting it real quick. Germans are pushing in all around.
Infantry squad lost.
Damn, they hit that building. AT gun was out of range there. Stu pushing through, but taking a hit. Alright, let's get another infantry squad up. Now, let's not do it at the church. Let's do it at the field HQ. Cancel that.
Krauts are pounding on a forward emplacement.
Alright, Germans are coming in on the center. Looks like they're trying to flank the fuel
Enemy
position that we
unit
captured.
down.
Mortar's doing a great job.
Sector under attack.
Engineers engaging the enemy.
Alright, let's build another MG just in case.
Sort out that MG nest ASAP.
Engineers are doing a great job over here.
Krauts are pounding on a forward emplacement.
Nah, we'll get them. No problem.
Our front lines are collapsing.
Airborne should be ready to rock soon enough. We'll go over and capture that position back. Oh, Jerry's finally taking it. Actually, let's bring our Jeep over there. Let's wreck them. Let's send our airborne over there, too. We'll get that back in no time.
Enemy unit down.
Alright, enemy's pinned down on all fronts. Still healing up that MG position. Multiple MG positions over here now. Definitely worth it. Let's actually put some over here, too, just in case Jerry sneaks by. Alright, this is going to be really good. Yeah, they walked right into it. Alright, we've inflicted about 60-something casualties now on Jerry. Alright, let's get that
Enemy
position
unit
back.
down.
Church is no problem. We're going to send that Jeep out to start looking for enemy positions soon enough. Nice. Recoilless rifles, fire off, boys. Get them from the windows. Out of control, she's going to crash into the building. Holy shit. Come on, get those Krauts. Get him with that 30 cal. Yeah, point blank range. What, are you blind?
Enemy unit down.
Come on, get him. Alright, excellent work. Alright, pushing up on that right side then. Jerry's eliminated one of our MG guns again. Back to that recoilless. Actually, let's put that machine gun up here. Alright, we're going to try to block him in every position possible.
Enemy unit down.
Oh, we don't want to point in that direction. Oh, shit. Not good. Alright, they're hitting us with artillery now. Oh, they're running back. All right, let's get that Jeep across and see what they got over there. Let's see. We don't have enough casualties on them yet. All right, let's go recon. All right, they're hitting all along the canal. Look at those hits. Buildings are still pretty good. And Jerry's causing some heavy damage. All right, let's keep increasing those defenses. Multiple positions here. All right, Jeep's almost here to find out where Jerry is. Oh no, they insta-act on that position. Yep, they're pushing hard. Hit them hard. All of our ATs standing by. Get out, boys.
Enemy unit down.
Oh, and they're hitting with flame. All right, let's get across. Gonna counterattack a little bit and see what they got. All right, flamethrower's doing some damage. The hell's that damn Jeep? He probably crossed and we didn't even see it. All right, let's embarrass Jerry. He's probably got snipers on the other side. All right, we still got to hit him with 250 casualties. Let's hit those mortar positions. Get him, boys. Hit him with that recoilless. Nice rear armor hit. Beautiful. It's gone. Hit him. Oh, look at that. They're just trying to hit us with artillery on their own flag now. All right, let's make sure we hit their artillery with ours.
Confirmed.
All right, retreat. Let's get out of there. Oh, and look at Jerry's running. Yeah, get wrecked, you son bitch. Good work, boys. We could place more mines, but again, with all the artillery we're seeing, probably not wise. All right, let's pull back with some of our squads now. Doing a great job of stopping them over here. Yet another vehicle eliminated. Look at this. They're just wrecking them on the left side. Let's get some more forces over that direction. Let's do a little bit more damage over here.
Enemy unit down.
All right, we're going to need some AT.
Hostile Jeep out there.
Oh, was that our Jeep that they drove over finally? Wonder where his ass was. Oh. Engineer squad getting lost there. Let's give it to him. Excellent. That vehicle's out of the game. Wow, he's taking way more mini hits than he should have to die. There we go. All right, we're down to 3 over here. Let's screw that. All right, artillery's being punched in over there. Keep hitting them, boys. 5 minutes remaining until Able Company comes in to push the Krauts out of the area.
Dispatching airborne reinforcements.
All right, where do we need reinforcements?
Annihilated.
Oh my god. Lost a unit. In war? Could you imagine that? I know. All right, let's make sure we're rearming all these men.
Get the fuck out of the town hall!
They're hitting the town hall. Oh my god. All right, retreat to the church.
Fall back to the church! Fall back!
Wow, Jerry's really had to punch through hard. All right, some of these MG positions will have to stay.
Concentrate all defenses around the church!
All right, we've got a lot of defensive positions, mostly MG, including those engineers there. We're going to leave them back. Everybody else grab a recoilless rifle.
Airborne reinforcements on the way.
We're gonna hit Jerry hard here in a second.
Reserves en route. Reinforcement proceeding.
What do we got here? Armor piercing burst, M2 AP, ammunition
Enemy
loaded
unit
into
down.
machine guns. Oh wow, look at all that. If they push through, they're done.
Hold the line! Keep
Look at
on
this,
taking
this is gonna be
away
great.
from the church! Push them back! They're closing on the church! Yes, sir.
Enemy unit down.
Alright, here comes that artillery. I didn't think they'd come to a full stop like that.
Listen up.
Alright, let's hit Jerry back then. We got plenty of manpower to push through like that.
Airborne. Oh, Jerry, don't
Oh, Jerry's coming across the bridge. Yep. I saw the telephone pole hit.
Here. You're dead.
Stop that vehicle. Alright, let's clear them out.
Enemy unit down.
Alright, I'm going to push in there and do some heavy damage onto their positions. Hopefully we can go for big kills and try to get that secondary objective.
On me.
Krauts are pounding on forward replacement.
You're dead. Watch your cover and follow me. Airborne, come everywhere. Airborne. Stand up.
Alright, let's
We have a
punch.
secured
punch it
sector
back to
under
base.
attack.
Airborne. You're dead. Give him freaking hell.
Hit him with
Enemy
AT.
unit down.
Punch through.
Coming up from
Alright, Germans are
Krauts
trying to
are
get closer
pounding
to
on a
church.
forward emplacement.
paratroopers on point.
How are we supposed to complete this objective? We got 2 minutes and we've killed all of Jerry. Oh, here we go. Hello. Sniper in this position here. Oh, shit.
Enemy unit down. Infantry squad lost.
There we go. Wow, that artillery was definitely danger close.
We are losing a munitions sector.
Alright, let's get this recoilless rifle team ready to
Forward
rock.
Emplacements are ready to drop. Enemy unit down.
Alright, we should be able to hit these guys before they get anywhere near us.
Our fuel point is being taken by the enemy.
Alright, we got a mortar position. We pushed in pretty far. Jerry's having a bad day.
Front ship. Enemy unit
Krauts
down.
are grabbing Listen up, Airborne. Stay there. We'll hold up there. Make a run for it. Airborne here. Let's go wake Jerry. Kill the bastards! Give him hell! It's a fire team.
Alright, keep pushing them.
Germans are pounding our base.
Oh, we need 150 munition to do that. Alright.
What do you need?
Well, we got Krauts in the open.
Enemy unit down.
Just a couple seconds.
Hit the streets. Screaming Eagles here.
Well, I probably won't be able to do this one, but I definitely did try. Pushed across into Jerry's territory.
Germans are pounding our base.
And we've only got vehicles around now. A couple more vehicles, we would have been just fine. That'll take some practice for me.
From the beaches. Roger that, Abel. It's good to have you. We could sure use your help.
Beautiful, look at that. Alright, maybe we'll get some extra time then to clean them out.
Damn, it's good to see some of our tanks for a change. Now move up and push the Germans out of CARENTAN.
Alright, we did get it. Excellent.
Additional armor reinforcements have arrived.
Alright, beautiful. We're taking some of these defensive positions. The Germans are still punching in.
Paratroopers here.
Enemy unit
Let's
down.
get those damn snipers eliminated too. All right, we're stopping a lot of their reinforcements from coming in. All right, let's make sure we punch in through these buildings then. Got to still eliminate the Stooks that pushed him pretty far. We'll block the bridges so they can't get out. All right, this is wonderful. We blocked off reinforcement routes.
Yes, sir.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to punch into the flanks with infantry and going for the center with tanks. One of those bastards is trying to sneak up on us. Now this is regular infantry here. They won't have recoilless rifles.
Airborne.
Oh, another tank here. Let's use all the tanks we've got. All right, Abel. Baker. Everybody. All right, we got to eliminate those remaining tanks then. Wow, Panzer Stooge should be able to deal with our tanks pretty easily. Let's hit him from the flank.
Enemy unit down.
All right, I think we wrecked him. Damn right we did. Whew. Oh, we got that extra bonus objective. I didn't know if we'd be able to do that. We definitely put the herd in at the start. I'm glad we pushed across and cleared out those snipers. That'll make cleanup better.
Hey, looks like Able Company's finally arrived.
It's about time, fellas. We started to think maybe you boys got lost.
Yeah, well, we got a little hung up on the beach. Looks like the last of Able Company is all here. Baker and Dog Companies are about an hour out. We should have forces from both beaches joined up by nightfall.
Wow. What a game. All right. Yet another mission completed here in Company of Heroes, so I will continue the fight then, guys. Thanks for your support, and until next time, password Pimp Hand Strong. I will see you.